Hi lovelies, this is a mini review of the MLM fiction novel For the Fans by Naila K. One of you lovelies recommended this book to me on Instagram and I bought it because she said it has the stepbrother trope in it, which is honestly one of my favorite tropes to read. It is quite a hefty book with 544 pages, but I finished it in approximately 3 days. For the Fans tells the story of Kiran Harper and Avi Vega, both boys completely opposite to each other. Kiran is a star football quarterback, rich and popular, while Avi is a dreamer, an artist, and an emo kid who smokes too much. Kiran and Avi are in high school when Kiran's father marries Avi's mom. They move into Kiran's house and Kiran and Avi find themselves living together. Avi always has a carefree smile on his face which Kiran hates as it completely goes against his uptight and control freak nature. Their animosity towards each other was at an all-time high when a mutual financial calamity forces them to set aside their differences and work together. There is a fine line between love and hate, and this novel explores it perfectly. First, let's talk about the positives. The chemistry between Avi and Kiran is so palpable that you can literally visualize them together when you read the book. When the author decided that this was going to be an enemies to lovers story, she literally said enemies to lovers because the amount of malicious hate Kiran had for Avi, I could not see them getting together in any way. But when they did, it was like a dam that was erupted in their hearts and they just couldn't stop. The smut is probably the smuttiest smut I have ever read and it's done amazingly well. The author has dealt with the sensitive subjects of essay and abandonment really well, and both characters go through immense character development throughout the novel. My only two negative points for this book are that sometimes it got too cheesy and overdramatic, which undermined the overall impact of the book. My second criticism ties in with the first one, that sometimes I felt the book was too worded with overly descriptive passages. I often read Korean, Japanese, and Indian novels where the writing style is more implicit and subtle, which is different to American writing style, which I find is a lot more elaborative and flowery. This is not a criticism to the author at all, but just my personal reading preference. There is also a lot of discussion about American football or rugby in the book, which I have no idea about, but I could understand the emotion surrounding the game, and that was enough to keep me interested. Overall, this is a highly entertaining book and I recommend it to everyone. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10 and you can buy it on Amazon.